for more action in the ring. Primetime Elix Skipper, his sidekick and tag team partner, Kid Romeo. Let's go to Hoss for the introduction.
In the ring, hailing from Strong Island, New York, accompanied to the ring by his partner, Kid Romeo, representing W.C.W. He's one half of the first ever W.C.W. Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, Primetime Elix Skipper! And his opponent.
Well, Elix Skipper in the ring now with Kid Romeo alongside him. Elix Skipper set to face the Lethal Weapon, a World Wrestling Federation superstar, a man who is an expert at all forms of the martial arts. And I'll tell you what, you can find none tougher than the man that we are about to see, Steve Blackman. What an ovation from the crowd here at the Davis Arena as Steve Blackman makes his way to the ring left. This one is going to be a heck of a contest.
Coming to the ring, hailing from Annville, Pennsylvania, representing the WWF, the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman!
All right, Blackman out against Primetime Elix Skipper. And to me, Jimmy, this matchup looks like the power, the martial arts expertise of Blackman against the speed and the agility of Elix Skipper.
Well, you've got that one right. Blackman early with a headlock lock up there, and I'll tell you what, Blackman adds a lot of power and veteran leadership to the HWA side in this ongoing conflict with the WCW forces. And now that Haku and Brian Adams are in the WCW camp, Steve Blackman certainly a welcome addition to the HWA forces. But Elix Skipper's going to rely on his speed. Blackman's going to rely on his ground wrestling, his martial arts ability, and his power. And if Skipper can stay away from Blackman until he can score some type of debilitating injury, then Skipper can win this thing in an upset. But if Blackman grounds him as he's doing now, the game is going to be all Steve Blackman.
Absolutely, and right now, Skipper, figuring to have the speed advantage here, Jim, is a little perturbed that Blackman seemed to be matching him move for move.
Well, I tell you, Blackman is deceptively quick. His martial arts background and the black belts and the various forms and disciplines of martial arts gives him deceptive quickness and incredible hand-eye coordination.
Of course, Blackman, we must remember, was the hardcore champion in WWF, and of course can go, we're talking about his martial arts expertise, but if you want to go at it with
weapons. Look at this now. Blackman skinned the cat, came back in, and I saw Romeo getting dangerously close to him. Blackman turns his man over, power slam, lateral press, and a count of two. And Steve Blackman, folks, is going to be a part of that huge HWA debut in Dayton, Ohio, at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds Coliseum on Wednesday night, November 14th, unless a veritable who's who of HWA, WWF, and WCW stars.
Absolutely, the semifinals and the finals of the heavyweight tournament, plus other great matches. We want to remind you, advance tickets are at Renaissance Music, Smithville Road in Dayton, and at Grips and Tips Central Avenue in West Carrollton.
Oh boy, problem there for Steve Blackman. Skipper was going for the suplex, and Blackman sat down on him, and Skipper just dropped him groin first on the top rope, clotheslined him to the floor. Now look at Kid Romeo. Kid Romeo feeding on Steve Blackman down on the floor while Skipper distracts the referee, Ray Ramsey. And this Kid Romeo, in my opinion, is there for no other purpose than to give Skipper a two-on-one advantage that he had to know coming into this match he was going to need.
And absolutely, Romeo does his best work with the referee's back turn, as we're seeing here. Right now, though, Elix Skipper capitalizing on the help from Kid Romeo, and Steve Blackman in trouble now.
Well, it would elevate Elix Skipper so much in this industry to have a win over a veteran, a WWF superstar like Steve Blackman. But the Lethal Weapon not ready to roll over and play dead, and the folks here trying to be the man in his corner. Skipper, high wrist, leg drop, all or nothing, they got nothing. Blackman's got the chance to turn the tide, Les.
His tailbone should be somewhere up around his shoulder blades about this point.
Oh boy, this competition is the level and the intensity, especially with the HWA Championship Tournament starting out tonight, Les.
Absolutely.
It'll be tremendous. And Blackman now, look at Blackman, he's got a second lease on life.
And he is on fire, knee to the midsection. Where's he going here?
Oh! Gut wrench into a face buster, and look at Steve Blackman. Blackman, so intense. And oh, wait a minute, there's a belly-to-belly. Lateral press, hook the leg, and Kid Romeo living and dying on the outside of the ring with every move delivered to Elix Skipper by the Lethal Weapon.
Right now, Blackman started for the whip. Elix reverses the whip, drives Blackman in. Blackman with an elbow, leg whip by Skipper, and he may still be in this one. Here's Kid.
Oh, wait a minute. He just motioned Kid Romeo, and Romeo climbing to the top rope. The referee warning him, this could be a disqualification here, but no! Blackman out of the way. Romeo drop kicked his own man. Now side kick from Blackman. Skipper is down. Romeo's out of the ring, and Blackman got a submission maneuver here. He's going for the choke out, and Skipper taps.
He is tapping out. Elix Skipper is done, and the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, has scored his first victory in HWA. Even with the help of Kid Romeo, no go for Elix Skipper on this one. He certainly wasn't prime time tonight.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Les, Blackman really sent a message to the WCW forces and above-average Mike Sanders with this win over Elix Skipper. He's not going to back down.
Yes, sir, and we'll be back with our Hangin' With segment featuring former WWF European Champion D'Lo Brown right after this.